What's going on, everybody? Monday, March 16th, 2015, show number 30 for the VanCast. I'm just going to talk about a few quick things here that I read the newspaper clippings last weekend. Over the weekend, we had a hell of a good time. We really did. Saturday, we went to Luigi's and saw Inside the Gates, Chasing Oz, Mom's Rocket. Who was the other one? Something about the Chaos. And I tell you guys, they put on a hell of a good show down there. I don't care what band you bring in there, you're going to have a top grade A show. Sam Trip, we're still working on getting you guys in there, so guys, just hang tight. We're working on getting you there. I got to give a shout out to two good friends, Mr. and Mrs. Kenneth Lang. That would be Ken Lang and Ann Lang. I had the privilege and honor of meeting these two people 2 years ago. Yeah, about 2 years. And we first met together at one of the Now's installations that Amy had that was in Portland, Oregon. Amy went and did all of her Now's things. Ken, Ann, and I went and did the pub crawls 3/4 a day, and we had a blast, and we had a lot of fun with each other and got to know each other, and we became really good friends. So I'm going to give another shout out to Mr. Ken Lang and Mrs. Ann Lang. So we're looking forward to seeing y'all real soon. You got that right. You're probably gonna we're gonna call it Lang Fest. No, I'll have a band right there for you guys. How's that? Is that all right? Okay. I saw something on the internet. Like I said, everybody says it's where a lot of people get your news information from, and your sources is most of the internet. This one was reported by NBC News, so I know it's probably 99.9% legit. There's people walking around now, they've found another way to scam you and get your credit card information. They have a tablet. If you see anybody walking around carrying a tablet about the size of this piece of paper, and if they come up to you and they're holding the tablet down by their side, and if they walk up to you and kind of put that tablet close to you, and they ask, hey, do you have the time, or do you have a cigarette or a lighter? They're stalling for time, because just that quick, they got your credit card. And I'll tell you what to do. If you have a credit card, now this is just an example. If you have a symbol that kind of looks like this on the back of your credit card, kind of like the sound wave going out to get bigger, if you have that symbol on the back of your credit card, you are susceptible to being scammed by these guys. It's a tablet. I don't know how they've done it. They got some kind of an app that's on there, but all they got to do is come up to you and let's pretend like this is your credit card. All you got to do is put that app like that for 2 or 3 seconds and walk away. You have no idea. They never touched you. It's a magnetic scan, and it takes your credit card information. And as soon as they get it, they head to wherever and buy stuff and run your credit card into the ground. So be aware of that one, okay? I'll say something about the trimming dog's nails. Last time we took our dog to the pet shop and had her toenails trimmed. If any of you remember this, they cut one nail a little too close to the quick, and it bled. And you all remember telling me that the back seat of Amy's car looked like somebody got murdered back there. If you do cut your dog's nails and you cut one of their toenails real quick and it starts to bleed, don't worry, they're not going to die. No dog has ever died from getting their toenails cut too short, I guarantee you. No one ever has. But if you do that and you cut your toenails and it gets too close to the quick that they call it, put cornstarch on it. Pat it on there. Be fine. There is a certain way to clip your dog's nails. A lot of people may know this, some of you may not. So I did. I mean, I kind of knew, but I learned a new technique. So I'm going to share that technique with you guys. And no, I'm not going to be cutting my toenails or the dog's nails. But if you think of a dog's foot as your hand, okay? Their toenails are our fingers. If their toenails get too long and when they walk on the floor, okay, then what they're doing, that's putting pressure on that toenail and it's pushing back up into their paw, which is like if you have can't spit it out here, and I'm sober. If one of your fingernails gets too long and you jab it and you know that pain, it shoots into your finger, that's what a dog feels when their nails get too long. And that's why when you grab their feet, they kind of pull back. Because, hey, they're telling you, hey, my goddamn toes hurt, stay away from them. That's because their nails get too long. If you have a dog that's outside a lot and runs a lot on concrete or hard surfaces, if you look at their toenails, they're probably fine. They're probably fine because they're probably real short. Dum-dum we got here, Miss Coconut. She doesn't really get out a lot of on the street much because we have her in the yard. And she spends 80% of her time in the grass. But her toenails do get long, and she is due for a clipping. Now you have the dog toenails that has like the little hook. They call it the guillotine style. If you're using those to trim your dog's nails, stop. Okay, because all you're doing is crushing that nail, and it's like crushing your finger. That's why your dog holler, hey, hey. You're crushing your toenails. Okay, that hurts. That hurts them. I was going to have Amy print me out a picture, but oh well. I'm just going to hold this up, and I don't know if y'all will be able to see it. Pardon my diagramming, it's not very well. But if you can see right here, that's like a dog's toenail right there. There should be like a little jagged edge right when it gets too long. Where that jagged edge is, that's where you want to cut. And get the scissor type clippers, okay? Don't get that guillotine, because like I said, those things hurt. Get the scissor type. And never cut across. When you cut across that, you might as well just smash your own damn finger. And you know how that feels. Never cut across their dog's toenail. Always cut up at an angle or down at an angle. That's the way the toenails, the grain of it goes. Okay, you don't want to go cross grain. Okay, so keep that in mind, because that hurts them dog. If you go to the scissor types and you put your fingers there, and if you look, you'll see where that little, there's like a little notch. That's where you want to cut, just a little bit away from that notch, okay? And that gives their toenails plenty of room to where you don't get into that quick. So just take your time, and when you're cutting your dog's nails, use some praise, give them treats, give them treats. If they let you cut one foot, hey, oh, good girl, good guy, give them a treat. Attaboy, let's try the other one, no? So talk to your dog a little bit, don't make toenail trimming a scary thing for them, make it something that they, don't know if they want to enjoy, but not non-painful for them, okay? Take that into consideration next time you're doing your dog's nails. You can also get that petty grinder. It's kind of like a little rotary, or some of those tools. Yeah, that one. That's it. That's it. You know what I'm talking about. Exactly. You can get one of those, and after you cut them, you can take a real fine sanding drum, a Dremel. See, I knew that. And you put one of those really fine sanding drums, just kind of buff them a little bit. That helps take the sharpness off of them. Also helps keep them a little bit better. And I think there's maybe like some kind of a lotion or oil you can put on to help that helps condition their nails too. So, you love your dog like you love your kids. Spoil them a little bit. Take care of them. Show them that you're not trying to hurt them, because that's a lot of people don't. I guess you just don't think that your dog really feels anything because it's a dog, but they have feelings too. People, we think they yip and yipe, and they have feelings too. So anyway, like I said, what else do we do? Friday night, we went to go out Friday night. There's a new place in town. It's the Pub House, whatever it is. They got 30 brand new craft beers on tap. And we were going to go down there and have dinner. We were going to go out with Tom and Krista. We picked them up after work. Amy was the DD. So we went to pick up Tom and Krista and got to this place. And they had a band down there. The band's name was Folsom Prison. They're a Johnny Cash tribute band. There was not a place to park at all. I mean, the parking lot is not very big to begin with. I think my yard space may be the size of their parking lot, but not. But anyway, people were parking like a quarter mile, half mile up the road, down the hill into another division, and walking back. People were parking in other parking lots and taking a cab to this place. We'll go back to it another time, because they were turning people away. It's someplace new in Bonnie Lake that the people are tired of going to the same place. They want something new, and when you have something new, just like anywhere else, the whole town shows up. So we'll try to get back there again, but we ended up going to the BLT, the Bonnie Lake Tavern, and I did sing some karaoke, and we had a great time there. We sat there, and I don't know, probably midnight, 1, somewhere around there. Came home, great night. Had a blast. Tom and Chris are our best friends here, and they're just super, super good people, and love them to death. And we need to get everybody together, all of our friends, all of our best friends. We need to get everybody together for a party. We do. It's been a while since all of us that know each other in our little friendly ring here, family ring. It's been way too long for us all to not get together. So we'll get that going here one of these days soon. Also, I'm going to close out the day with kind of a somber note. Some of you may have saw the video that I posted about my friend Troy Feldbaum and saw me crying. That one hit hard. I mean, that one did. Like I said, Troy and I were like really never super, super close, but I can't tell you how many countless numbers of hours I spent with that man, sitting at the bar, having 2 or 3 beers, 4 beers, a beer drinking night, darts, pool, whatever. Him and I never really hung out, but when you know somebody like that, for as long as I did, it's one of those you just don't expect. Troy was the only one that could take my cowboy hat off my head without me even knowing. He was sneaking behind me, and I hated him for doing this. So, and those of you from Rock Springs, you know how Troy did this shit. He would take my hat, and he would already have his ball cap in his hand. He'd take my hat, slap the ball cap on my head, and put my hat on and take off. And I said, God, like, blah, 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 Troy, blah, blah, get back. He'd come back just laughing at me. Man, Scooter, you know I don't mean it. You know I don't mean it. And I said, I know, Troy, but it pisses me off. And you know what his response was? That's why I do it. He was the only one that could get away with that. I don't know the full story of how Troy passed, and I'm sure if somebody does hear the story, send me a personal message, please, or Kim Richardson has my phone number. If anybody wants to send me a text to let me know some details, please do. But I lost a very good friend this weekend, and he was young, guys. He's in his 30s? Yeah, what was he, 34, 35, 6, something like that. Young kid, man, young kid. Just because you think you're going to live forever, there's no guarantee of that, none whatsoever. So, with that, I'm going to give this toast to Troy. You're a very good friend to me, Troy. You always treated me with respect. You always had fun with me, and I always had fun with you. My condolences to your family, Daryl, Sue, and all the Feldbaum family, the Dussels, the Beauchamps, all you guys, Rudy Lopez, all you guys that were biker buddies with Troy. My condolences to all of you. You're considered his family in my eyes, and hopefully I'm maybe considered your family because I consider you part of my family. So, Troy, cheers to you, brother. I say my deepest condolences and sympathy, most heartfelt condolences to the Feldbaum family and friends. From Double S Ranch, Divine Lake, Washington, Van Scooter, Shackelford, Divine Lake Cowboy. I'll see y'all later. Love your friends and family. Like I said, today is here. Tomorrow, it's a mystery. We'll see y'all later. Bye.